Hello everyone. I want to start by saying thank you for taking the time to give this video a watch and see what we are doing. My name is Jacob Louis. This is me. I was born in Portugal with a Sri Lankan mom and a German dad. Went to an international school in India, and somehow the path I've led has brought me back here to a little town in Sri Lanka called Habrana. This man standing here next to Dita Popper is my grandfather, Sir De Silva. He's a man whose heart and life was guided by kindness towards his family, friends, and even strangers he's never met before. This is my mother, and she's no different. Her heart is always in the right place. In 1992, my grandfather started Adventures Lanka Safaris here in Habrana and completely transformed the town to what it is today. There were more jobs, tourism rose, and the town was starting to head in the right direction. In 2004, a devastating tsunami hit Sri Lanka and tore a lot of families apart. Many families, children and adults were left homeless, and rather than sit around and watch these people try to fix their lives themselves, along with an unmeasurable amount of help from Dieter Popper and so many of you watching this, the two of them were able to start a Kinderhilfswerk organization to help bring these children a better future. It's almost 17 years later, and the people who were just children at the time are now living lives better than they could have ever imagined. They have families, property, homes, and solid jobs. Just over a month ago, my mother decided it was time to leave the comforts of her home back in India and move to Habrana to see where this next stage in life would take her. She had a plan to continue her path to achieving her goal of spreading kindness, compassion, and love throughout the people by directly engaging with them and showing them that there is another way to live life. When she arrived though, she realized that this project was going to be much larger than she had initially anticipated. The combination of the Easter bombings and coronavirus hitting barely 6 months after that has taken a huge toll on the people of Sri Lanka. It's left them in a state where they need help and there's no one to offer it, but this is what we're here to change. We've decided that if we want to see change, we need to lead by example and be a part of that change. By chance, we came across a family who were living in poor and dangerous conditions. The walls in their house were falling apart, and if a storm strong enough were to come in one night, they were at risk of their house collapsing on top of them and their young child sleeping inside. We've met the family and spoke to them. They showed us that they wanted to change their lives. They want a better life where they aren't going to be afraid of the house collapsing on them or afraid of not having enough to feed their children and send them to school. So we understood that the first step towards helping them is making sure that they are safe. And from our own pockets, we are going to begin this journey by doing exactly that and building them a safe home. Although many people have attempted to help other people in need, we believe that just handing out sums of money is the wrong way to go about it. Rather, we are going to use whatever money we get to help guide them towards living a life of sustainability and comfort. For example, with this family we have decided to help first, the father is a barber. He has a tiny little shop with a mirror and some tools to cut hair with, and that is their main source of income. Our goal is not to give them a load of money and tell them to do good with it, but rather to be there to help them expand their shop, to get the right equipment that he can't invest into himself, to have his wife also work at the shop cutting hair for women or doing some type of work where she can also bring in an income while still having the freedom to be a good mother to her son. We want to show them that if they want to change and if they are willing to do the work, we are going to be there for them and help them achieve those things. This project is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what we aim to achieve here, and if you would like to join us on this journey, you're more than welcome to. We need people who want to make a difference in this world and help lead by example. We need people who are sick of hearing about the starving and poor people of these third world countries and want to see something effective done about it. My grandfather and Dieter Popper have shown that this can be done, and it's about time that there is change. If you put our trust in us, we can be the change and ensure that your contribution goes to the right place, a place of kindness.